Today we are going to test for control voltage using our electrical diagram. We're going to test the control side, and we are going to test for power all the way across to this rung right here, where our CRM or master control relay coil will be energized. Our control transformer tells us on the print that it is going to be 120 volts AC, so we are going to set our meter to voltage AC, and we're going to test this fuse 21B right off to see if we have incoming voltage through our transformer. Our return side to the transformer for the neutral ground side is wire number 2, so we will use wire number 2 as a reference point. Go ahead, take our black lead, find any wire that is labeled number 2, and those are the return wires back to the transformer. And then next we are going to test 21.2 because that is going to be power feeding right through the fuse. We should see 120 volts right there at wire 21.2. And then with the red lead on 21.2 and the black lead stays on the neutral ground wire, which is wire number 2, we see that we have our 120 coming out from the fuse. So we just confirmed that 21.2 has 120 volts running through the fuse, and then it terminates to our selector switch for control power on and off. So when we flip our selector switch to on, we should then have 120 volts at 21.3. So now I'm at 21.3, but I don't have any voltage there, and that's because I need to flip the selector switch to on. So here we have control power off and on. Let's go ahead and turn it to on. And my leads are still in 21.3, and as you can see, we have voltage there. And I know that power made its way to this green indicating light on the selector switch because the selector switch lit up green when I flipped it to on. Now these are all E-stops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they are all normally closed. So if they are all closed and not malfunctioned and working the way they should be, I should be able to test right at 21.68, and I should see 120 volts right there terminating at the master start push button. And here I got my meter at 21.68, and I do have control voltage there. So that goes to tell me that this E-stop, this E-stop, this E-stop, this E-stop, and this limit switch E-stop, they're all closed like they should be. If I would not have seen 120 volts over here at 21.68, then I need to start testing to see where my open is. And with power over here on 26.8 terminating at the master start push button, if I would go and press it, it's a momentarily push button. If I would go and press it, it will then latch itself in, energize the master control relay, and the green indicating light should turn on. So here's our master start. Let's hit it. And there we go. Power is now on, and I can start operation. And you can see that the green indicating light is lit up. Now let's say I go and press the push button to start our master control relay, but nothing happens. The light doesn't light up and the relay does not energize. Next thing I would do is test at 21.69, make sure that I have 120 volts there going to the coil of my relay. And if you do have control voltage at the relay coils and it didn't do anything, that just means that you have a faulty relay coil, and that is your problem. So you can see that it's not rocket science. Just use your electrical diagram as a map, follow it as a map until you reach your destination. It is nice when everything is nicely labeled in the cabinet and your print is up to date. So until next time, deuces.